Hey there, everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, Inside Pitch. This is the Inside Pitch League that I plan. And we're right about to start. It is Liberty at Metros, and it's Chuck Dobson on the mound for the Metros, and he will be facing Bob Johnson. So let's start off with the lineup for Liberty. It's Stroud, Smith, and Yastrzemski, Powell, Hendricks, and Rodriguez. And it's Alvarado, Cullen, and the pitcher Johnson. So it's Chuck Dobson versus Ed Stroud. Ed Stroud's playing right field for the Liberty today. And let's get this going. All right, that's a 6-5, and that's going to be a blank on Dobson. Let's switch these around because we always look at the pitcher first. So that's a blank. So we're going to roll now for Ed Stroud. And that's a 5 and a 1, and against a righty up to 16, and we do have a 16 there, so that's a drive down the line and into the corner. And after it is, what was that, a 7? He goes the opposite way, and it's a fair ball down the line, kicks up some chalk, and in the corner for the Metros is Joe Rudi. He plays it nicely, but Stroud is going for 3. Here's a throw to third of the tag. He is out. Yeah, oh no, the umpire calls him safe. That's outrageous. Rudi with a perfect throw, flashing his leather the way he played that ball off the carom and throws him out, but looks like the umpire better get new glasses. So it's a leadoff triple here against Pat Dobson. All right, so it was a blank when it started, and then we got to Ed Stroud with a 5-1. It was a 7, and that 16 versus a right-handed pitcher is a triple. All right. So here comes Reggie Smith. I remember him with the Lakers, not the Lakers, the the Dodgers, the LA Dodgers. Okay, so the infield is going to be playing in. It's early. And we're going to just do that. So let's see what happens here. Ed Stroud, speed. Ooh, he's a 5 base runner, so it'll be a -2, a 3. You know what? I'm going to just let him score because I don't want to deal with the decision. So I'm just going to let him score. It's still early in the game. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Let's see what happens here. Reggie Smith, Chuck Dobson. Here's a pitch. All right. It is a 4 and a 6 against a switch hitter. He's batting lefty. It's a star line. So a star line, and we'll use the 6, and that'll be a fly out to right field. Reggie Smith's sacrifice fly rating is a 2, a 1 or a 2. No, it's a 5. So now we can try to score. Pete Rose, it's going to be straight up to 5. And I think 6 he's out, I believe, is how you play it. So it's pretty easy. So let's try to do it. And he is safe on the sac fly. So the Liberty picks up a run on a sac fly. And it's 1-0. Oh, let's get that one more time using iScore. So runner advances, and that's a sacrifice fly. All right, Carl Yastrzemski, 1 out. And that is a 22, which is at the ballpark. And a 3 and a 4, and that's a single to right. Single to right. Yastrzemski lines one to right field. Played on a hop by Rose, and Yastrzemski is on at first. All right, here's Boog Powell, lefty. Let's switch him around in iScore. Have him as a righty. Let's switch him to the left side. Visually more appealing, more realistic. All right, here's a pitch from Dobson. It's a 6-5. We did that already, and that's a blank. Use that 4, and it's a 1 and a 6. It's a star line 6. So a star line 6, star line 3. Oh, I see, because it's a fly ball. All right, I see what that is. So star line 6 would be a fly ball to right field. Okay, and that's 2 away. And here is Ellie Hendricks. That's a 5 and a 6 is a potential walk. He's a 9 plus the ballpark is 3. It's a 12, but I rolled a 13. And that's no walk, so we're going to roll off Ellie Hendricks with a runner on first and 2 outs. And that's a 5-6 again, a star line 3. And that'll be grounded to second base. Ellie Hendricks is another left-handed batter. So it's getting the left-handers to kind of hit to the left side. That's what I see it's doing here. So it's a 4-3 put out. Make it a little bit more realistic. Rather than having just a random number, it's guiding. In other words, the star line is organized a certain way, and the designer knows how it's organized. So he's making it's a lefty or righty. I guess it'll manage that a little bit closer to, you know, a lefty will hit more to the right side and a righty will hit more to the left side type of thing, which makes sense to me. I like that. Okay, we're in the bottom of the first inning. It's 1-0 Liberty against the Jackson Heights Metros. I grew up in Jackson Heights, Queens, right near about a mile away from Shea Stadium. Today it's Citi Field. It's going to be Joe Rudi leading off, followed by Sal Bando and Dave Cash. Then it's Darren Johnson, Amos Otis, and Pete Rose. And the last 3 is Rich Severson, Manny Sanguillen, and Chuck Dobson. Sanguillen's probably going to rest in the 3rd game or maybe in tomorrow's game. All right, here's Bob Johnson with the pitch to Joe Rudi. That's a 5-6. I don't stop rolling that. I better check my dice. So a 5-6 is at the ballpark. We're going to use that 13. So I don't have to re-roll any dice. It's a 4 and a 1. That's a star line 2. And that will be a ground ball to first base. One down. Sal Bando's next with a 3 and a 1. That's at the ballpark. We'll use the 6. And it's a 3 and a 3. And that's a ball hit to left field. And that will be a into the corner, played by Carl Yastrzemski. Into second base is Bando with a double. So 1-out double for Sal Bando. And now it's Dave Cash. Pitch from Bob Johnson. Where's the... I don't see the white die. Oh, it's back there. It's an 11. So versus a righty, which Darren Johnson... Oh, Dave Cash. Where's Dave Cash? There he is. An 11 against a righty is a fly ball to left field. Actually, I'm sorry. We got to go here first. He is a righty, so that's a K+, and that's a 2, so that's a strikeout. Strikes out Cash. Big strikeout for Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson had a great ERA, by the way. Low ERA. Had 80 walks, though, in 200 innings. That's a lot of walks. It's almost 50, about 4 walks per game. All right, here's Darren Johnson, who's basically the lead, the offensive juggernaut of this team. And a 1 and a 4 is a range play. So we're going to look at range play off of Johnson. And that is a 1 and a 4, and it's a range play to the shortstop. The shortstop is Alvarado. Let's see what he looks like here. So, now normally I would just use that 4, but I'm going to just re-roll it. He is a 3, okay? He is a 3 at shortstop, Alvarado is. So let's see if we can roll higher than, let me just leave these and I'll just roll a new die, a blue die. And he makes the play with a runner on second, and the runner will hold on that. I simplify things. Well, that was the third out, so no worries there. All right. Top of the second inning. And the Metros stranded a runner at second base there in that situation. Could have had a run home had that ball gotten by Alvarado at short, but he made a nice play on that. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez, pitch from Dobson with a 6-6, and that's a potential walk with a 4. That'll the ballpark says it's a +3, so that's definitely a base on balls. So Dobson is a little bit shaky here today, Saturday morning, to say the least, in September. Beautiful, breezy, cool September morning in San Antonio, Texas. Alvarado, 62, a 6 and a 2. That's a blank. And that's going to be a 6 and a 4, and that's a star line 4, which will be a 6. Ground ball to short. This could be a double play. We're going to roll 1 die because he's already a 2. So we got at least a 4. And we got it. 6-4-3 double play. Oh, Cullen is up. 2 outs. Let me have some fun. And let me grab 2 double D6s and roll those. All right, it's a 6 and a 2. A 6 and a 2 is a blank. We'll use that 8 on Tim Cullen with a 2 and a 3. Yeah, that's a drive into the gap. That's going to split the outfields and roll to the wall. And Cullen digging for second. The throw from Rudy. And he is safe with a 2-out double. Tim Cullen gets a hold of one and drives it. Chuck Dobson wishes he had that pitch back with 2 outs. Now he's got a runner in scoring position. But it's the pitcher. Pitcher's up. It's a pitch from Dobson. It's a 4-3. That's time for breakfast. I heard it come in the door. That's a blank. So we're going to roll on. We're going to use that 7. And we're going to roll a 3 and a 1. That's the line. Base hit, center field. Will Cullen score? Will Cullen score? He's a 3, a 4. Base hit, center field is a 5. Let's just roll if it's below a 5. Otherwise, I have to check. No, he scores. So it's 2-0, Liberty. And it's Ed Stroud, top of the order. So Bob Johnson. Did I use Johnson's card? Bob Johnson. Singles to center. Holy smokes. Yep. Crazy. All right. Ed Stroud. Bob Johnson's at first. Pitch from to the lefty. That's a 6 and a 4, and that's a blank. And then a 2 and a 5, and that's a hard hit ground ball down the line and past Johnson, played by Rose. And Bob Johnson is a speed of a 1. He will hold at second base. If anything else comes up of this, I'll look it up, but I don't think I have the base running chart available to me right now. I will get it in between innings. All right, so Reggie Smith, a switch hitter batting from the left side. Let's make him a switch hitter, though, and bats both, and then I got to go have my breakfast. All right, let's see if Chuck Dobson get through this inning. I have I'm getting my doubts here. That's a 3 and a 5. That's a K, and a 1 will be strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2-0. Liberty. We go to the bottom of the second. All right, let's continue with our game. It is the bottom of the second inning with Amos Otis leading it off. Reading the black and then the white. It's a 6-6. Not that that matters. August Drunky will be next. 6-6 is going to be a potential K with a 10 against Amos Otis. He is against a righty. That's a 9. It's +3 because of the stadium. And home +3. So we're going to roll for, we already used that 10. We'll use 52. A 5 and a 2 is a star line 1. Fly ball center field. All right, 1 away. Bob Johnson to Pete Rose. Switch hitter batting from the left side, and that's a 5 and a 5. That's a home run question mark, which is right here against, he's batting lefty. And the 7 falls within the 1 to 15 against a righty. He's a 9 home run. Gonna roll, and it is a roll off Pete Rose's card. That's a 5 and a 2, and that's a fly ball deep right field. And at the track is Stroud, makes the catch, and that's 2 away. Rich Severson is next. Bob Johnson pitches to the Metro's shortstop, and that is a 4-5. It's a potential K with an 18. That will be too high. Severson with a 6 and a 3, and that's chopped to short. Charged by Alvarado. Bare hands. It fires the first, and just in time to get the hustling Rich Severson. Let's go to the top of the third. 2-0 Liberty. All right, top of the third. 2-0 Liberty. Chuck Dobson. Let's switch Carl Yastrzemski around here. Put him on the left side using iScore. Bats left. There we go. And here's a pitch. And it's a 2 and a 5, which is a home run question mark with an 11 against a lefty. Ooh, that's a potential home run. And against a righty, he's an automatic. That's a drive off the bat of Yastrzemski over Rose's head into the stands, and that's a home run. 3-0 Liberty. All right. Ooh, 66, and that's a potential walk with a 5. That will be a base on ball. So after the home run comes a walk. So out goes Sanguine to talk to Dobson, who's shaken up. Pitching coach is going to be sent out by manager Tony Porter to settle him down a little bit. It's 3-0 here in the top of the third inning with nobody out, and Powell's on at first. Ellie Hendricks, left-handed catcher. Here's a pitch, and that is again a 66, which is a walk. Rolled like 3 of those in the last few rolls. That's a walk, and a 7 will be a base on balls again. So after the home run, it's a back-to-back walks, and it seems like Chuck Dobson is digging himself into a deeper pit. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez with first and second. It's early to bunt. I don't like to bunt this early, especially with a guy who's batting 6th in the lineup. So I'm just going to let him swing away. And that is a 3 and a 6, which would be a range play at the ballpark. Range play at the ballpark. We'll roll this one for the range. And let's see what happens. So it's a 54, and that's going to be a double. A double to right. Pete Rose is a 4, and we roll the 5. So that's going to be a ball that drops in and bounces off the wall. 1 run scores for sure. And with nobody out, we are going to hold. We are going to hold Hendricks unless I see something amazing on his card. He's a 2. Double to right. Going from first to home. I don't see it as a real positive thing here. I mean, I don't have it with me, but I will get it. I could bring it up. But you know what? With nobody out, the way I play my team is I usually hold them. It's just there's still lots of opportunities to score him. If there was 1 out, I'd look it up. But I think I'm just going to hold him here. So right now it's 4-0 with second and third and nobody out. All right. And it's Luis Alvarado. The infield, again, is going to be... We've given up 4 runs. What can we do here? We're going to intentionally walk Alvarado to try to set up a double play to get out of this inning. So we're going to be in double play depth for Tim Cullen. See what happens. Chuck Dobson. And that's a 6 and a 2 is going to be a blank again. So we're going to use that 2 and roll on Cullen. A 4 and a 3 is a fly ball to center field. He is a 2 sacrifice fly. A 1 or a 2 will score him. So it's a sacrifice fly to center. All right, I said it was a 4 and a 3, and that would be a sacrifice fly to center. That's right. So run scores. Excuse me. And here's the pitcher, Bob Johnson. 1 out now. And that's a 4 and a 5 is a potential K, and it will be a strikeout. So Dobson strikes out Johnson. Johnson has some massive strikeout numbers, 36. Holy smokes. It's almost like impossible not to strike him out. And now it's Ed Stroud. He's another lefty batter. I don't see us coming back in this game at all. I'll be frank with you. This game is probably lost. It's 5-0. We're in the 3rd inning. Dobson has given up 12. He's already tired on one side. Got to keep an eye on that. That's a 33, and that's a range play. Let's roll that. Oh, that's going to be a base hit. 42, and that's a ball that drops in. Will it be a single or a double? It will be a single to center field. Can Rodriguez score? It's going to be a +1. There's 2 outs, +2. So we're going to probably roll to score him. Rodriguez is a 3 +2. That's a 5. And he is out at the plate. He is out at the plate. I'm trying to score on the single with 2 outs. So that's going to be, hold on, it's going to be a single. And out, trying to score, tagged out, 8 to, we'll say 6-2. There we go. So it's 5-0. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Let's see if I played a game where we did come back and we tied the ball game, and we actually, I think we won the ball game, and we were down 6-0 at the end of the 1st. All right, here's Manny Sanguillen. Let's go, Manny. And that's a 2 and a 2, and that's a potential strikeout with an 8. Against a righty will be a K. So Sanguillen strikes out. Chuck Dobson is next to keep him in. 3 and a 4. That's a K, and that will be a K. +3. It's an 8 on his card, but it's a +3. And 2 outs. Joe Rody leading it off. 5 and a 4. That's a K+, and that will be strikes out the side. Yeah, this is not looking pretty for the Metros here. Chuck Dobson already tired in the top of the 4th inning. So 4 and a 4s, double question mark with a 3, and that'll be an out. We'll use the 4, and that'll be grounded to short. Actually, he's a righty, so we'll make it a grounded to second. Oh, he's a lefty, rather. He's batting from the left side. All right. Yeah, Stremski with 1 out, top of the 4th, 5-0 Liberty. And that's a 1 and a 2, which is a tired single, so that's a base hit. Still not tired from both sides, so we'll give him a hit for that. And here's Joe Powell with a 5 and a 3. That's a range play. Throw that blue for the range number. That says it all to me. Oh, that's a base hit. I don't even have to look. 4-2. And star line 5, which is a fly ball, a line out to center field. Will Amos Otis get there? He does not. And that drops in for a single. So Yastrzemski, with 1 out, is going to try for 3rd. We're going to roll. Oh, he does not make it. He does not make it. Let me double check. Yaz is a full weight. He may make it. I think going from 1st to 3rd on a single to center. I have to pull up the chart for this. I have to find the chart. I'll be right back. All right, so I had to look for a lot of stuff. And we have a double, I believe it was. I believe it was a double to, let's see, Yastrzemski a double to center. And let's see where this is. A double to center is a +1, plus there's 2 outs. No, there's 1 out. So it becomes a 5. We roll the 5, so he scores. So he's a 4. It was surprising to me when I saw that base running 4. So he does score on the double from first base. Wait, let me see for first base. Hold on a second. There's no difference. 1 to home. Yep, that's the place where I should be looking. So it's a +1 to center, and he does score on the 5. So it's an RBI, and that makes it 6. 6-0 with Yastrzemski at second base, and up comes Elrod Hendricks. Found that chart. It was down under like 100 different things, but I'm pretty. It took me about, I don't know, 5 minutes. All right, here's a pitch from Dobson, and that's a 33. That's a range play again. Let's just throw this, see what happens. Oh, we're gonna have to check everything. That's a 4. 22, and that's a star line 4, which would be the shortstop. Shortstop, I believe, is a 3, so that'll be a base hit. And that will score probably another run. Severson, no, Severson gets to it. He's a 4. On that 4 right there. Can you see it? No, wait, you can't see the 4. Oh, yeah, you can see it. There you go. So that's a ground ball for out number 2. Severson will hold the runner at second. And up comes Aurelio Rodriguez. Pitch from Dobson. We lost it. It's a 3 and a 3. That's a range play again. What the heck? Let's just throw this. Oh, that's a hit. Run will score. 6-4. 6-4. That's a past the diving Bando. And let's see another color. Do we have another color lying around? Yeah. No, not really. Let's see. A 5 or a 6. It's a double, and it's a double down the line. Holy smokes! This is crazy. This is a terrible, boring game. My team is taking a whooping. Aye. All right. Here goes. Luis Alvarado, a 6 and a 3 again. It's this time's an error check. An error check. We're gonna use that 3. Let's see who it's on. A 2 and a 6. That's a ground ball to the first baseman, Johnson. And Darren Johnson at first base is a 3, so he does make an error. What's the rule on that stuff? It can't just be simple. It's got to be like a whole thing. Failed error check. Boots ball 2. Boots ball. Grounder booted. All runners advance 2 bases. Okay. So it's an error on the first baseman, and Rodriguez will score. Another run scores. And here's Tim Cullen with a runner on first. See if we get out of this inning. 8-0. And that's a 3-2. And the 3-2 is a hit by pitch. He is a -2. So there's no hit by pitch. We roll on the batter. And it's a 2-2, and that's a single to left. Runner will hold here unless he's something like a speedy guy. He's a 3, so he'll hold. Up by 8-0. All right, with 2 outs. I don't want to worry about it right now. 6-1, and that is he's a lefty, so that's a star line. We'll use the 1. That's a fly out to left, and that'll end the inning. Holy smokes! Let's see how many he's faced already. I think that was his 27th. That is his 27th batter. He can go 28, so he'll be tired on both sides pretty soon. We're gonna push him. We're gonna push him. It's 8-0. Chuck Dobson's ERA has taken a tumble, to say the least. Where's my lead? Where's Stroud? What happened to Stroud? It's out of this. All right. 8-0, bottom of the 4th. Not fun. Not fun. That's a 6 and a 5. Another K and 18 will probably not be a K, so we're going to roll for Bando. Bando's 1 for 1 today with a 66, and that's a ground to the second base. Can't get used to, I'm an APA guy, so I can't get used to 66 being some sort of an out. All right, it's a 1 and a 3, and that's a lefty home run, but he's a righty, so it's a star line. We'll use the 3. It's a grounder to second base. Just speeds everything up for me by doing it that way. And Darren Johnson now with a 3 and a 6. That's a double question mark. Against a righty, that's a star line. We'll use the 6. That's a fly to right, and ends the inning. Bob Johnson this is I guess his ace, perhaps, because this guy is like lights out. Everything's a strikeout. Ed Stroud leading it off against Dobson, who after this battle will be tired on both sides. And that's a 5 and a 5. It's an error on the ground. We'll use that 1, so it won't be an error on. If it's on the ground, we'll see a 4 and a 5. Star line 1, which is a fly to left, so no error. We got lucky there. 1 away. Next up is Reggie Smith. We rolled a 4 and a 4, and that's a double question mark. He's a batting from the left side. The 11 will fall in the star range. The 4 will be a grounder short. Glove by Severson, and fires it over to first to get the speedy Reggie Smith. Here's Carl Yastrzemski at 66. That's a walk, and a 5 will be a base on balls. Powell with a 3 and a 6, arranged play at the ballpark. Let's throw this, see what happens. And again, if that's failed check, it's going to be some sort of base hit. 34, and that's a base hit to right, to a base hit single to right field. 3-4. Carl Yastrzemski with 2 outs. He's a 4. That's got to be going first to third. +1, so he'll make it to third base, first and third. And here's Ellie Hendricks. First and third, 2 outs. And that's a 3-3, a range play again. With range play, probably another 5 or 6. Oh no, we got it this time. It's a 3 and a 2, and that's a drive in the gap. After it is Otis. Will he get there? He reaches up and makes the catch to retire the side. 3-2. Oh wait, was that range play at the ballpark? Oh, I don't remember. No, it was just straight up range play. Just straight up range play, I believe. Yeah. I'll double check. All right, Bob Johnson, Amos Otis here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Scores 8-0. That's a 2 and a 4. 2 and a 4 is strikeout plus, and that's a strikeout. Holy smokes. This guy's 200 strikeouts in 200 innings. Oh, no wonder. 5-5. Home run question mark with an 8. He's a switch hitter batting lefty again. He's going to have a chance to hit a home run less than a, and that is a drive to right. And Stroud looks up, and that's gone. Home run, Pete Rose. Severson. Pitch from Johnson's a 2-6. 2-6 is a K with a 6. That'll be a strikeout. And Manny Sanguian. 4-3. It's a potential walk with a 5. It's +3. That will be a base on balls. +3 at home. All right. Chuck Dobson now down by 8-1. We've got 2 hits. That's a 5 and a 4. That's a K+. That's a strikeout. Why don't you look at the number? It goes up to 46. All right. Go to the top of the 6th inning. Chuck Dobson against Rodriguez. This game's lost. It's like there's no coming back in this game. It's not worth doing anything. 6-5, and that's a blank. Use that 1. 61, and that's lined and caught by second baseman Dave Cash. Right place at the right time, leaps and snags it out of the air. Nice play. And that's a 63. That will be an error. With the 18, it will not be an error on anybody. It's a 55, and that will be a line to right. Base hit single, no error. Too high. That 18 was too high. Here's Cullen with a runner on first. And that's again a 3-3, which is a range play. So this, so it's going to be a, I don't know what it's going to be. We'll see what happens. Keep that 4 there. Tim Cullen. So it was a 4. I don't want to forget that. It's a 2-4, and that'll be a single to center. Oh, and he's going to make that running catch. Oh, wait, is he? Let's see. I think he's a 3. Pete Rose is a 4. Next year he'll be a little bit better. He's a 3. That drops in. Base hit. And to center, Alvarado, I think, is a 4, and he will become... No, he's a 3. Should he go to third? There's 1 out. He's going to try for third. As long as it's not a 6 and he's out at third. Oh, my God. All right, so he's thrown out at third. Does a runner go to advance on the throw? I have to roll 2 dice, I believe. Where's another white die? Hold on. So it's a 6 and a 6. All right. 6 and a 6. Lead runner advances. Ball cut off. Trailing runner is caught in a rundown. So I got to roll the rundown chart. Where's that now? Where did they move that to that rundown chart? Let's use different color die. Let's use this red one. Rundown chart. Where's that? Rundown chart 3. If roll is less than base run and the runner is out, no advance. The roll is what was the roll? The roll is a 3. Base runner Cullen is a 3. So it's got to be less than. It's not less than. So we're good. If greater than or equal to runner out, others run down. Okay. If row is less than base runner and the runner, then runner out, no advance. For others, if row is equal to runner out, others advance. Oh my God. So complicated for no reason. Okay. From what I'm seeing here, it's a double play. Because we rolled a 6-6. So he's out at third. He's out at third. It was to center field. Even a +1 made him a 4. So we roll the 6, so he's out. But then the 6, all these charts moved around on me. Check second die roll, which is a 6, roll out from throw chart. So the second die roll, thrown out, second die roll. Lead runner advances, ball cut off. Then I got a rundown chart, and I rolled a 3. And then the runner out, no advance. Others advance. So it's a double play. So it's going to be single to center. Runner out at third. Tagged out, so it's 8-5. And then it's going to be 8-5. He's out. And what happens to the other runner? He'll be out at second, tagged out on a 5, 4, 6, 3, 4, 6, 3, 4. I don't think the machine's going to read all those numbers. Oh yeah, it did. Let's see. So that's a double play. That's the best I could do to understand those rules. And I don't really care enough to go beyond that. So unfortunately, they failed to score that. Some bad luck there. And Dobson is still in the game. Joe Rudy. Look at all these dice. See this? I needed all those dice to solve that play. Oh boy. All right. Too funny. Need a dice. This guy keeping the dice companies in business. Joe Rudy leading off. And that's a 4 and a 1. A hit by pitch. Oh, +10. So Rudy gets plunked. Ouch, Rudy. Here's Sal Bando with a 4-4. And that's a tired single, but he's not tired. There's no way. So we're going to roll for Bando using that 19 at 21. And it's bounced to 4. Star 4 is a 6. Let's roll for the double play. And that may not be a double play. Bando is a 3. Plus they were halfway. That is a double play. And who is that two? Starline 4, 6-4-3 double play. All right, 2 outs, Dave Cash. And it's a 1-6. He's a righty. That's a strikeout. Jonathan Rose, and then there's okay. All right, so Chuck Dobson is facing the pitcher. Top of the 7th, he's tired on both sides, and that's a 3 and a 6 range play at the ballpark. Holy smokes! And that's a base hit of some kind. It's a 5 and a 3, and it's past the diving second baseman. Base hit for the pitcher. Hallelujah. 8-1. And what was that? It was a 5 I rolled, right? Because Cash is a 4, I believe. Yeah. All right, so Ed Stroud, and I rolled a 3-4, and that's a blank. And that is a 2-2, which is a single pass short. And runner Ed Stroud he's a 1. No, that was the pitcher, and he's a 1, so he'll hold at second base. First and second, Reggie Smith. We're going to get somebody up. We're going to get up Torres in the bullpen. 66, that's a walk, and a 10 will be a base on balls. Bases are loaded. Kai Yastrzemski. That's a 3 and a 6. It's a range play at the ballpark. A 5, that's going to be another hit. All I roll is 5s and 6s on the range plays. All right, so 1-6, and that's a 2, so it's a single. And run scores. Powell. Bases loaded. Feels halfway, looking for the double play. 2-1. It's a blank. 18 hits, 63. That's a Starline 4, which will be a grounded as short. Let's roll for the double play. We got it. 6-4-3 double play. Run scores. Scores, advances, and out at second on double play. 2 out. On third, here's Hendricks. Pitch from Dobson. 18 hits allowed by Dobson and 10 runs. 3-4. It's a blank. And it's a 3-2, and it's a flat to center to end the inning. All right, Darren Johnson's up. Bottom of the 7th. Too many dice rolls in this game. 2-5, walk plus. That will be a base on balls. Rudy, that should have been Johnson. Hold on a second. Darren Johnson. It's a 2-5. That's a walk plus. A 5 will be a walk. All right, Johnson walks. Here is Amos Otis with a 4-1. That's a hit by pitch, but a 16 is too high. So Amos Otis with a 6-5, and that's a double to center field. Johnson will hold. Nobody's scoring. We're out down by 9 runs. Second and third. Nobody out. He goes. That's a 2-2, and that's a potential strikeout with a 10. It will be a strikeout. It strikes out. Next up is Severson. And that's a 4 and a 3. That's a potential walk with an 18, too high. And a 6-2. It's a grounded to first. The run will score. Pretty easy game to play now at this point. Sanguian with a 1 and a 3, and that's a lefty home run. Righty star line will use the 3, and that's a ground to second base, inning over. Rodriguez up. Top of the 8th. We're almost done with this game. Hallelujah. What a nightmare. 4-5. 4-5 is a K, and 18 is too high. Rodriguez, a 4 and a 5, and it's a star line fly ball center field. Luis Alvarado, he's a righty, 6'3". 6'3" is an error. 10 is going to be too high for an error, I'm pretty sure, but we'll see. 2-6, ground ball to 3, that's too high. He makes the play. 2 out. Here's Tim Cullen. And it's a 5 and a 4. And he's a righty, it's a blank. So we're going to roll on Cullen's side. And that's a 6 and a 2. A star line 6 will be a flat to right. That'll end the inning. Go to bottom of the 8th. Chuck Dobson leading it off. Can't find Chuck Dobson. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, he's batting. Oh, he is batting. Don't you worry. That's a 4 and a 5. That's a strikeout. There's no way Johnson's tired. He can go 30. Forget it. He's not tired. I'm giving him an extra boost. That's a 6-4. I mean, he's been lights out. And against a lefty, this would be a single otherwise. We're rolling for Rudy. We're going to keep that 15. Rudy, the leadoff batter, of 52. And that's a grounded fly out to right. I said that was a fly out to right. Sal Bando with a 5-5, and that's a home run question mark. A 20 will not be, so we're rolling on Bando. And that's a 2 and a 4, and that against a lefty, that's a flat right. And we go top of the 9th inning. Bob Johnson leading it off. Against Chuck Dobson. Torres is warming up. 3-3, and that's a range play. Should be a 5 or a 6. It's a base hit. Let's see what kind of hit it is. It's a 5-5, and that, oh no, it's a strikeout. It's not a hit at all. All right. And that's a 2 and a 5, and that's a question mark home run with a 3, so Ed Stroud against a righty. We'll use that 3, and that ball is gone. Oh, no, I had to use that already. Wait, hold on a second. 2-5. Yeah, I had to use that already, so I have to reroll. So he needs a 4 or less for a home run, and he does not get it. So he will roll again. And that is a 6-4, and that is a flat right. 2 out. And that's a 4-4, and that's a double question mark against a lefty. Double question mark is a star line. We'll use the 4. That'll be a ground to short. All right, last inning. Dave Cash leading it off. Bottom of the 9th, 10-2. Liberty with 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors. Metros with 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error. Don't understand that because all my guys bat 300, but who knows? Dave Cash, 314. Oh well. 66, that's a K. Yeah, that's a strikeout. Another strikeout for Johnson. And a 61 against a righty is going to be another strikeout for Johnson. How many strikeouts does this guy have? Let's take a look. He's got 1, 2. Oh, wait. That's the wrong team. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 strikeouts. Holy smokes. And here's Amos Otis with 2 outs. The Metros down to their last out. The 3-1. It's at the ballpark. Where's that stupid card? Just straight up at the ballpark. It'll be a 2-3, and that'll be a, oh, it's going to be a double. Double for Otis. He's gone 20, 27, and 4 is 30, and 5, 32. So he's tired from one side already. Pete Rose up next with a 4-4, and that will be a tired single, base hit. And on a 1, he scores. Here's Rich Severson. Actually, I'm going to bring in Bobby Floyd to pinch hit. Just have some fun here. And that's a 2-2, and that will be a strikeout. 18 will be a strikeout. Ball game over. Floyd strikes out to end the inning, to end the game. Final score. Liberty 10, Metros 3. Liberty with 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors, 10 left on base. Metros with 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and 4 left on base. Thanks for watching.